I just got another idea. Just looking over one of my my videos, candle blowouts, and I can see there's some certain logic to this, and I just thought, got another idea. You know, if my room wasn't if my room wasn't too as small as it is, if I just had if it was just a little bit, you know. But anyway, the idea, I'm not going to exactly say, but the idea is staring right at me right there, and I was thinking, what if I try something like this, but I do this, and then have it going, wow, kind of round the room itself, and to sort of minimise the usage of something else. I'm kind of doing it in riddles, you know. I just like jealously see if someone can think what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think the idea will work, but it'd be a very large project. Very cheap and affordable as well. Wouldn't be expensive. It wouldn't be enormously expensive. It'd be it's just the only other trouble there is the actual delay time, because of the physics and such that are involved, and I only have to get one item, put it, say, maybe a few meters away across from where I am, and then I just, it's like, you know, you take a deep breath and blow, you know. And I was thinking, how long does that actually take? And the more the air that I could blow out is a heck of a lot more efficient than a sub, but it's finding it's not what you're thinking. It's a totally different sort of rigging, a totally different sort of system that could be almost concealed sort of thing, but it really is a bit of a trial and error sort of thing, because it could end up being a complete waste of time because of the physics that are involved, and the other specifics that are involved. But I just like looking at this. This is my other older JBL home cinema THX setup. It's totally different now. I haven't done a candle blowout, you know, for a while, but I don't need to do, because I've done a few of them and I thought, and I know exactly what frequencies that usually blow a candle flame out. So, you know, there's no mystery to it. Plus, it would minimise the technique that I'm thinking about, would minimise some of the extreme unpleasantness in the actual SPL frequency, SPL level. It would be more of something else, but less of the other. But you could still have a bit of the other, but playing in the room at a lesser level, but a little bit more of something else. And this sequencing, I think, in Towering Inferno is absolutely brilliantly used with the candle blowout. But of course, I would have been running the video projector on a bed sheet above the screen at the time, but I got an acoustical transparent screen with 5 JBL 4673s going behind it. Wow, 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 wow. And the candle flame, boom, goes out on right, nice on the cue, right, nice on the cue, because that's, you know, that's doing rehearsals. That's just simply down to doing rehearsals, you know. You don't just set up a sub bass and then put a candle near it just for the sake of it. The further away you move that candle, the more SPL level you got to throw out, and that's when it does get unpleasant, because it then sounds unrealistic. I can see the flame fluctuating slightly due to the boom, boom pulses on the John Williams score when he's dropping the bass, and then you get the actual explosion blowing the flame out, which is the fire, of course. I should have water pouring out the ports to put the flames out. Or maybe, I could rig something else up inside that. I could rig something else up inside this sub. That would be pretty. That'll look pretty cool, but don't think I've seen a sub bass system rigged up that way before. Because I'd have to take the JBL sub out and then put the thing inside it, and then at a certain cue, a certain time, I start it up because it's got to build up for a few seconds, and then it will come out on the cue when it happens on the when the explosion goes off. So you got to time it in seconds and know exactly when, because some things are very slow at reacting, time reaction. That's why I think those other sub-bay things are a bit overpriced, but you might as well just go out and buy the parts and build it, and then build it for less. You know, the thing that makes too much racket, too much noise. It's a fan that turns around, and it's got a thing on it, and you know, the sub thing on it, and it moves, and but it's just a noisy thing. You just end up buying something that's expensive, but it's rather noisy mechanically, that is. The other techniques they use in these other cinemas, where they use fan blades or to create wind effects, and that only means the whole system and such is going to have to be playing at a slightly higher dB level, which means it's just going to be unpleasant, and it wouldn't even come near to the logistics. The word is wouldn't even come near to the actual nature itself of wind blowing, which is a totally different dB level. It's not extreme loud, it's just a total different, softer, lower level. You feel a lot of it, but it doesn't deafen your ears. You know, when people just want to try and go out to do deafening, it's just, I think their ego is getting in the way of their judgment and clouding their judgment too much. And you just got to think, you know, like realistically, if this was an explosion, it would be so deafening, so bloody, so sudden, and well, yeah, it would do exactly what it does in the movie. It would do quite a bit of damage. So you can't say a sub-bass system's going to, you know, blow out this, because if it's going to blow this and blow that, you got to think, well, that's going to be too much, that sort of pressure, because it's going to damage your hearing, and that's not good. That's just plain stupidity. But the idea, the thing I got is, yeah, it's too bad it won't happen, because my room's too small to build it, and because it's got to be built with proper size type things, and yeah, I just find this scene just so brilliant. This is a classic movie. It doesn't need to be remade. You just show it again at cinemas, but you say, like, it's the 50th anniversary of this movie, which would be around probably in in the UK it opened November and played for, and it's not any of these Star Wars, Mary Sue, Disney rubbish. It played for months. It played from November well into springtime, 1975. So it opened 1974 and played well into the spring. You know, those Mary Sue Star Wars movies, they only played, what, about a couple of weeks, and then it's gone and forgotten about. And then you can hear the angry crowd in the audience saying, you know, give me my money back and all that sort of thing. You never heard anything like that back in these days. Nothing like that. There was no negativity. But it's all woke rubbish now, you know, with movies. It's all Atmos wokeness. Like, oh dear, but anyway. I feel that. Wow, the loudness of this coming off a JBL G3 is bloody loud. I'm finding it hard to talk over it. Wow.